Hello, this is Robert Cepeda from Quest Financial Services with an educational economic update for January 2017. In this month's video, we'll discuss some of the major headlines that influence markets in December and provide to you what these developments could mean for you as an investor. Now please stay tuned at the end of this video for a required disclosure statement. Now in the final trading days of 2016, the market rally we've seen since the presidential election calmed, as all three market indices posted losses for the week of December 26. Now, despite this dip, the S&P 500, the Dow, the Nasdaq were each up over 2% in December. And they posted gains for the year, with the S&P 500 adding 9.5%, the Dow up 13.4%, and Nasdaq increasing 7.5%. Arguably, the biggest economic event we experienced last month was the Federal Reserve's much anticipated interest rate increase. On December 14th, the Fed raised benchmark rates by 0.25%, which was only the second time they've increased rates since 2006. Fed Chairwoman Janet Yellen explained that her group's decision reflected the economy's progress and the expectations for continued economic development. The Fed also indicated that they may introduce 3 additional interest rate increases in 2017, up from their previous prediction of 2. Unlike the market volatility after the Fed's last interest rate increase in December of 2015, investors had a much more subdued reaction this year. The VIX, a main volatility measure, increased somewhat in December but ended 2016 32.2% lower than where it began last January. Ultimately, rising interest rates are a sign that the economy is growing. Last month we saw several indications that growth, including the final report on third quarter domestic product. In the Commerce Department's analysis, they adjusted the GDP up to a 3.5% annual rate, showing the fastest economic growth in 2 years. GDP wasn't the only economic measure that beat expectations in December. Measures of consumer sentiment and consumer confidence both reached levels not seen in many years. Consumer sentiment, which measures consumers' views on the current and future state of the economy, reached its highest reading since January 2004. Measures of consumer confidence also hit a 13-year high, indicating that people feel more positively about business conditions, employment, and family income. In addition to these positive signs, we saw the dollar hit a 14-year high on December 20th and end the year up 3.8%. Crude oil also continued to recover as investors anticipate that OPEC and other producers will begin to reduce output in 2017. But of course, positive economic indicators don't mean that everything is perfect in the economy. Data released in December showed decreases in durable goods orders, industrial production, and housing starts. We don't like to see these declines, but the biggest economic marks may not come from existing data and instead from changes in our political leadership. Stocks have rallied on the hopes that President-elect Trump will reduce regulation and taxes while increasing infrastructure investment. But no one knows for sure what challenges could be on the horizon or how Trump's policies will affect trade. As we begin 2017, we will closely watch economic data and the political environment. We'll also now turn our attention to upcoming fourth quarter and end-of-year results to learn more about how the economy performed in the final weeks of the year, while closely monitoring what lies ahead. Stay tuned for next month's video update, and we'll have annual data to discuss. Now that's it for this month's educational economic update. Now here are some upcoming events that we'd like you to know about. On February 16th, we'll have a Women's Quest in Goshen with top speakers throughout, speaking about living your fullest potential. Please call our office at 845-294-1313 if you would like to know more information. We'll have further information on all events coming soon. We plan on this year to be exciting and fresh. Once again, this is Robert Cepeda with Quest Financial Services, signing off for the month of January 2017. Now remember that nothing we talk about here is a recommendation. If you would like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call at 845-294-1313. We'd be happy to talk to you. Now, while we believe the information in this report is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or solicitation for purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decisions.